Alright, so hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Going to be working along with the illustration here, starting with the bun on the side of here that was partially in last time, but was pretty much in the wrong spot, so raised it, and we're doing that again. So for the general goal for today is just to get all the lines in at the very least and move them around enough that they don't feel completely off. But either way, conclusion was that the bun is not going to be covering Kirino up top, so we'll work around that portion. Let me just make sure all my stuff is actually working correctly. Alright, so let's just get rid of this line because it's not really part of it. Do I sound that British? I mean, I've picked up some things because I listen to some British people from time to time, but the closest I am to British is the British colony. It might be more that I've just picked up some of the ways the British people talk. And certainly, I've been told by British people that I sound funny, so if I sound British to you, then British people think I sound very alien. 1, 2. That is not a color I need. We want to bring it back to about here. Get that out of there. Buns indeed. Okay, what is this line? Why is there a line in here that I don't remember being there? Get that out there. Alright, so, need to focus with the bits here. Essentially, you just need to create layers of hair. All of it just needs to pull back into where her hair is being held by, seems like a pretty loose kind of ribbon. Go, pull this in like that. Okay, so for now we'll just do something like that, and then to create the layers, we'll go ahead and go like that. So Blue Archive is a Japanese gacha game. The anime is currently airing, and it's also very popular, so kind of climbing on the back of it to work on some things that will, as the nicest way to put it, get some clicks on the all social medias. Along with the fact that I do enjoy the game myself as well. In terms of the actual game story, you take the role of a teacher leading students from different schools in a bit of... what's the best way to describe it? It's like the world is a little bit... it's not really post-apocalyptic or apocalyptic. It's like, what, decaying? Probably the best way to describe it. It's like some desertification is happening. as like the main thing you see. There are guns indeed. So as a general thing, sitting in the lore, I'm not actually too sure what it is because they don't explain it properly, but all of the students are of different humanoid races, but the main trait they all have is that they all have a halo, which you can see floating there. All the people with a halo in that world are very impervious to gun wounds, and they can basically take gunshots to the face. Your position as the teacher, you do not have a halo. You're considered a normal human, because I don't really know what they consider a normal human in that universe, but you're from outside of wherever that sitting takes place, as far as I understand the lore, because it's one of those ones where you probably had to do a deep dive and reread the story several times to fully understand it, type of stories. There is a part in the story where you get shot and you basically nearly die as part of the story, so that's fun. That is not tied in the right spot. I mean, you don't see your own player character. It's implied, because your character is behind the screen and you don't actually have any talking lines apart from some choices you can choose, which are preset, and it's only there to allow the player to imply the personality of the teacher rather than giving you full control. I mean, it's a mobile gacha game, so it's not the most high action thing in the world, but it's very popular, so we're rolling with it to do some fan art while the anime is making it more popular. Hello there. So good. Feel free to hang out. Well, at least based on current general trends, as for these kind of mobile gacha games that consist of a almost entirely female character base or characters, it's probably like, for just mobile games, sitting about second or third place in terms of the sheer amount of Rule 34 floating around the internet, if that explains anything. So, if you enjoy measuring popularity by that for anime gacha games, then that is one way to measure it. I don't want to flick her hair out here. Let's flick some out here. Should probably add a couple more lines to define the hair bun a bit more. Well, I want to stick one out like below as well. Because currently this is what, taking up. Although I want to change the angle of this a little bit. Go like this. Change that angle a little. Do I want to stick another longer piece out? Stick a piece out like this. Hopefully I remember that's a piece of hair sticking from the button or something else. Actually, I think I need to change the angle of that a little bit. Okay, I'll leave that there for a moment. How do I want to deal with the back of her head? Is that one of those, whatchamacallit, similar to that DS one, the RPG? Let's see. I should probably define the top of the visor here. Has there been another Mario and Luigi since that one? I feel like all of the games where they both appear are like platformers now where you get a lot of character choices. I mean, I haven't played a Mario game in forever, but... that'll work. And this has to go around to about here. Bring that around. Do I want to have this on the outside or the inside? That curve looks a little weird. Oh, that's a very modern way to enjoy games nowadays. I do the same for a lot of games that I don't play but I enjoy watching. I mean, I have some friends that keep telling me to play Valorant with them, so I don't have the hands. I can't. My reaction speed is like a grandma. But watching Valorant is always a bit of fun. Oh, I also have some other friends who want me to play Fortnite, but that experience wasn't particularly great either. I played Fortnite once, and that was when that was before the age of no build mode. So that was very sad because I first tried playing Fortnite 2 or 3 years into the game's lifetime, while all of the kids could build super cool. Do I need to bring the slash in a little bit? Well, it was before all of the Fortnite people built those 1x1 rooms very rapidly. It was when you shot at someone at a distance and they'll turn into a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom mansion in less than half a minute. Was that age of Fortnite? I feel like I need to change how I'm doing this bit of hair. Yeah, I think I need to shrink this down a bit. How's the face looking right now? Yeah, I think I need to bring this in a bit. Bring it into about here. That is a thick-ass line. Let me just reduce the thickness of that. Just direct this into the position I have the eye already. We want to bring this in a fair amount. We want to go probably about here to here. Cut that off. I mean, you have essentially two choices when it comes to social games nowadays, or these mobile gacha games. You either go and target a single gender demographic while still pulling in the other gender demographic with the gameplay and the story, or you have to do something completely different, which is fundamentally more risky. Because let's be real, all of these are a business in the end, and doing a tried and true recipe is a way to generate revenue, right? Or you want to take some people's way of describing it, it's easier on the eyes. I didn't really bring it in at all, did I? I want to go here. I want to go here. I feel like I didn't really do this part very well. Let's go like this into. What am I looking at? I'm looking at. Okay, that's a bit more like it. Alright. I mean, there's also the general concept of if you want to create a game with a player insert character that's supposed to represent the person actually playing it, it's generally easier to create a setting that is directed towards a single gender. Oh, the Halo is part of the lore, so if you're not invested in the story, then it's just a pretty piece of detail that sits in the back and doesn't get in the way. Let's just go. Should I actually try and bring the thickness back out here? Let's bring it out like right about here. I mean, if you're not interested in the lore, then you'll just get to watch me struggle as I try to position the Halo behind her head later. Because that is always the most difficult part of doing anything Blue Archive related. Okay, where do I want to position button number 2? Because we have strap, so we want to go the wrap. I want to wrap this around her head, so we'll go wrapping it down a bit, right? So we'll go like this towards her ear. I've been trying to use the perspective ruler to draw the Halo sometimes, because when it comes down to it, it's a you remove part of the visual concept of it, it's really a pattern that sits on a plane. So I've been trying to draw some of them using a perspective ruler to basically create the square that it has to sit within, which only works when the Halo is a more uniform shape than whatever the heck that is. Man, I feel like I did an okay job on some of the ones I did previously. So let me just throw one of those into the other... where is it? So what I did for the event, what, 2-3 events ago with, it's like the halos. You can kind of see like this distinct line here and a line here coming from behind her where it's like perspective, because the halo has to be at an angle. I feel like I did an okay job with the halos here. I mean, I don't know what the heck I was doing with Ari's halo, like holy shit. And part of it's also, you just reach a point where it's like, I think it's in the right spot, and I'm just going to stop messing with it, because if I keep messing with it, it's going to look even worse. You just eventually reach that stage, right? How do we want to do the bun here? We want to bun outwards. In terms of where this is on her head, we want to... Yeah, that's why at times I'll try to draw it as out of, or draw the head in a position where I don't have to draw the halo. It's like the more I can get away with not drawing the halo, the better. How do we want to draw the bun here? Bun wants to go out this way. I mean, even in this this drawing, so you can see my sketch for Kirino's halo at the back. There's a bit sticking out here. There's only a single edge of the halo in here, and there's some looping in here, and that's it. As out of frame as possible. Unfortunately, Fubuki's one's gonna have to be fully in frame, so gonna have to figure out what the heck I'm doing with that. That doesn't look right. We'll go. I don't know, when I first started learning how to draw, all of my friends who were artists basically told me, if you can't make it look good, just hide it. And that's being told by people who work professionally in the industry in a proper job that requires their art skills, so you know. If I'm not listening to them, I don't know who I'm listening to. Go bring the knot over her hair like so. Then we want to go bring a knot over the top like so. Cut this line off. Then we want to probably angle this out the other way. Yeah, that's a bit of a weird angle that I have this at right now. Should be more... That was just a good old time investment when it comes down to it. Actually, let's have this come over the top of her bun like that. So we've got a knot there. We'll just bring this out, bend this out and over the top of the visor like so. Just get everything from behind this knot out of there. Go like that. I'm trying to practice some perspectives and poses that I am certainly not as good at. I want to... This has to go against her bun, so let's go like that. Hello there. How you doing? How's that little mask go? More like this. Sure. Go like that. Should lodge the ribbon into there. We want to bring her head around the back. Then we want to bring her... Oh, already got that in there. Okay, so this is the bit where it's a little bit different from the image I'm looking at because I don't draw ears the same way that all of the official art for Blue Archive does it. I like the ear to be a little higher up than how they do it. So I think it's something based on what I'm looking at. Does any of your ears actually... Actually, I should just not. I should just do my own style of ear. I don't think it's a good idea to try and on the fly copy someone else's style. Just go like that, that, and then like that. That's... I feel like there's a couple of details of the ear wrong, but you know what? I'll check that later. Okay, so we need to bring a couple of... actually, should this be brought in earlier? Should I bring this in? I feel like this is just kind of flying out into nowhere. Okay, we'll go like that. We'll bring one in like this. We'll go a line like that, and we'll go like that, and we'll kind of imply that there's a clip here. Actually, no, wait. This line doesn't work. Yeah. Go like that. In here, we'll bump this in by going like that and like that. We'll cut that. But anyways, another person who just came in. Yeah, I'm trying to get some of these buns, hair buns into here right now. And just need to decide on the overall positioning here. I'm just trying to work out if this feels about... I feel like this might need to come down earlier as well up top. I feel like this is shooting into the distances. It doesn't feel quite right. I need to bring this into a more level position here. How does that feel? I need to bring... let's go out. I need to bring this in more. I can also just imply that the hairs, the loose and messy hairs thing causing that as well. Let's go from here, let's go like the... stick a strand out like that. We'll stick... let's see... We'll stick a piece coming out here. Further, stick that out going there. Wait, I've got this going. So this has to slide around underneath her hair, all the way around her head. So go like that. And then we will give this a bit of thickness by going like... I'm not giving myself much space here. like that, and that is the strap of her visor going around her head. I feel like I've put way too many lines in this one spot. Anyways, buns are currently getting drawn back in after I erased them. Just let us bring out a flick of hair out here like that. Okay, then we want to apply 2 strands of ahoge onto the top of her head, which should be about here actually. Okay, how do we want to position this? We want to go... And then we want... Should I bend more? Be more like this. Get that all out of there. Then we want to position number 2 like... How sharp of an angle is this between the two of them? That, man, that looks about right actually. Okay, 2 bits of hair. Hopefully that will block part of the halo and I don't have to draw as much of the halo, but that's a pipe dream. Okay, so then... I can remove part of the lines that now sit behind Fubuki. How long is Kirino's braid? It goes all the way down to her thigh, right? Okay, so I could just keep dropping more links of the braid down here. This is the bit that's hanging with just gravity. So we'll go ahead and we'll go and just draw more of this in. It gets thinner as it goes down, so we need to keep that in mind. Do that, and then we'll just go another link, and we'll go... Okay, that's essentially good enough, but that's going now behind the inner tube, and then I can... all of the bits that are behind... Boop, boop. Okay, I'm gonna just get rid of the... actually, let's just get rid of this line here. We don't really want all of these lines crossing over the top. Have that line there, but we want to get that out there, get this out of there. Get that out of there, get this out of there. Do we want to get this part out of there? Get this line out of here, just simplify this part. Crop that out. This is the life jacket coming down. We want to then bring her shoulder down. Don't really know what I'm doing with her arm on this side, to be perfectly honest. I just never decided. But the conclusion was just to hide it, so hiding it we do I want to actually... do I want to go this way, or do I want to go the other way, actually? Because life jacket here, this over here. This only goes in the front, it's not a vest that goes all the way around the body. So we want to bring her shoulder. Let me just see if I can select that, and select that. Let's work from there. Just bring this around the shoulder, and we're actually going to go like this way for her sleeve. Go the other way so that her arm is reaching backwards. So, oh, I haven't drawn in the remainder of Fubuki here. We want to, in a very lazy position here, go... Oh, I didn't really decide what to do with her arm. Originally her arm wasn't really in view. So we have, in the very rested position here, just a regular swimsuit top, right? Okay. Bring that through. Her shoulder is like here. Do I need to bring over the top? I just loop it around and it should be okay. I want her head to be a little tucked in, or chin to be a little tucked in to her chest, essentially. That should come into like here. Just go straight in behind her head. The strap will end like right here. Chest for the start of the chest area. Actually bring her arm out like this way. Her shoulder's like kind of back here. We just want to relax her arm downwards, just out of the way. Let's just, yeah, let's just keep her arm out of the way. We'll go this way. Because we have arm coming through here. Upper shoulder is about here. Even if she's kind of resting on the other side of the inner tube that isn't visible. Oh dear. Gonna have a good think about it. Either way, I should probably bring these lines in more, shouldn't I? Okay, what the heck is in my eye? Oh jeez. Oh wait. Bum, bum. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Armpit's kind of like right here. We just have like the whole arm there. Hmm. Armpit would be here. Arm would be. Hmm. Yeah, this perspective's like really weird. Alright, but regardless, I'm actually in a position where I can just merge these two layers together. Oh yeah, here, I need to bring this into like here. Alright, let me do actually, you know what? I think I'm in a position where I can just merge these two together. Not really anything I want to move. Actually, let's be smart about this. Let us copy and paste the whole ass folder, turn that off, and then merge these two. Basically just has that expression permanently, right? In terms of the lash. Just permanently? Yeah, just permanently, okay. As our eraser. Probably I should do that little finish, shouldn't I? Let's go like that. That's fine for now. Okay, so, just be at the bottom of this here. The shirt can block the remainder of this, but the actual this is coming in probably about here. How far is this? This should also include. Something like that. This side doesn't have any pockets until it's up higher. I don't want to bring her arm through here. I have some space that I can imply her arms coming through the front here. Because armpit will be about here, shoulder about here. I have the arm coming through here. So her arm isn't just completely broken and missing. Alright, I need to bring the cord back in here, don't I? You know what? Let's just go ahead and use. Go like that. Okay, so what are we dealing with here? Is that a shadow or crease, or is it actually a mark? What is that? Why is there a line there? On the other side's blocked. Because the collar is going to be behind her head, so I'm going to ignore. Actually, the collar behind her head did not build behind her head as well. Okay, do I need to turn these slightly? Because of the way I changed the arm's direction a little bit. Got the wrist twisted at a bit of a crazy angle, but I think this bit has to follow the arm, right? Not the wrist. Yeah, let's try and redirect this a little bit. Do I need to change the angle of this a little bit? Maybe a little bit of this will do. Alright, then we want to bring the tube thing right next to this. Just shape it like lipstick. Tube. Like so. Bring this up, cross this through. I think I made this very small, but that is honestly fine. Then for the wrist itself here, that means that we have the remainder of the hand into the bone of the wrist here as our main define. Actually, this thing has a thing on the edge that wraps it around the wrist, doesn't it? So we'll just go like that and we'll hide this part. Okay, so then I need to work out what is happening in here. So based on the angle that she's leaning at, all the pockets will be able to see from the top. So we're actually going to make a new layer for this. So we're going to have a bring it through like that. What does this thing look like? There is a defined edge. How do I want to do that? Let me go. I don't want to do the pocket back here. Yeah, I'll go like that. A little flatter than maybe it should be, but it's fine. How does this work? We're gonna wrap this around. Bring this down. Wrap that back around. And this actually want to go like this. Bring this down. Then we'll wrap this into here. That's actually where it needs to sit. We'll wrap it into the bottom here. What? Okay, what do we want to do with this? We can see more on the top of this, so I have to add more of the details. We want zip. Cuts into about here. Go like this. Looks fine. Bit of a fishnet pattern, diamond pattern on the edge, but I think that's better if I do that in the coloring process instead. Because this will press her shirt inwards, so we won't have anything sticking through here. Oh yeah, do I want to draw in the lines with donuts, or should I do that just in the color? I think I should just do it just in the color. It just depends on what to try and define the edge of the donut a little bit more. Now then. How the fuck do I do this? When was the first time I sketched this in? I never bought it. Oh, okay, that's I'm gonna need to do a sketch here. Alright, so that should be right about where the center is, I think. Then we want... Actually, wait, no, this... What angle does this... Okay, I've got to hit backed up a bit, so I can actually almost put this at a completely flat angle here. Slightly turned. Yeah, hit, I think it's actually angled enough for me to try and almost flatten this out completely. Just very nice. Okay, so have this will be what, like here, here. Well, like something like this, right? Okay, don't snap the razor, that's really helpful. Yeah, let's sit down. Oh, wait. Alright, where does this need to sit? This needs to sit like... Hmm. Oh, I'm questioning this probably way too much. Mm-hmm. Um. Need to stick out. No, this has to stick out more this way. Hmm. 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 Me. Alright, a good way of raising this about raising those lines away. Oh there. Feel free to just sit back and relax while I try and finagle this halo into here. How do I do this halo? Apologize if I'm not seeing as much right now. This is requiring a significantly larger number of brain cells than I would like. Do I want this to be the full width that I've drawn out here? Or do I not? I feel like her head might be angled enough that I could just drop that down. I could try. Unfortunately, I'm essentially self-taught, so a lot of techniques and proper terminology is not in my repertoire. I've essentially just drawn out some lines with a perspective ruler to try and guide roughly where this needs to sit. I'm actually kind of deciding if these lines are just too wide to begin with. I should just do the heart a little thinner. It's not actually that wide, is it? Looking at the full scale. Actually, no, at the full scale it's a little wide. Get this line out here, this line out here. Because I want the line to come down, hard to come down about here and here, right? Because her head is slightly turned one way, so we'll have a little bit more on one side. And the actual cube shape we need to fill is something like this. So hearts stick out a little bit further than. We say that the corner part is like this and like this. That means the heart sticks out to like this and like this. Angle, where's the middle be? The middle should be what, about here, right? I'm really eyeballing this. I should actually bring this whole thing in earlier, so it's coming in like this. The square looks about right. It's just a matter of forming. I feel like the corners actually sitting in an okay spot. No, I feel like they need to curve in earlier. But these don't actually touch. It should be more like this. How does the distort tool work? I don't actually know how the distort tool works. Can you distort in Clip Studio, or is that a Photoshop thing? I mean, I have to find it first if it's in here, which is also a thing. It's a Photoshop thing? Yeah. Oh, I can find out. Where's Google? Let's see. Clip Studio Paint, distort. Apparently it exists. Where is it? Edit, transform, distort. What's this do? What's this doing? Oh, it's grabbing my whole thing. What? How does this work? What is it? I could try that. I mean, that'll still require me to be able to draw the halo in the first place. I don't know if that gave me a 3x3. I'll be real, I didn't actually look that closely, but I mean, if I want to draw this and just flat, then what I want would be... I mean, as long as I can affect the corners, it'll be good enough for what I need, because this is a flat plane. It actually just means that it becomes a giant challenge of me actually getting this whole thing in to begin with. I think I can cheat partially using a symmetrical ruler by just pop this down here. I can just erase part of the overall shape. That shouldn't be that deep. It should be like... This part is like that, and then you go like... There's some of these lines here, so I know what I'm looking at. Can we not do that? Oh dear. So that brings that down to here. How does crisscross actually work here? Just want to bring this... Actually, just wants to work. Go to go. Alright. Closer to like something like that. That's a lot of lines. And then this curves out to form how far out do you bring this? Like here? Alright, all good. Can I just copy this and flip it all over the place? It should be the same shape on the sides. Or if I could draw about half of it. Okay, well, how's about I just take this, paste it, transform, flip vertical, and then go like this. Honestly, if it's close enough, it's good enough. At that point. That's so beautifully off. Mhm. Okay, so what am I dealing with here? I'll need to cut here, cut here. Whoop, don't do that. Cut here, cut here, cut here, cut here. What? Why is this so far off? And how do people who draw all those thin books do the kind of stuff? You have to draw the heel in every freaking frame. Okay, so something like that. And if this works correctly, I should be... There's an anchor point, but... mm. Hum, 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 hum. Honestly, it looks a little big. Is actually the problem right now. Yeah, actually looks a little big. Hold up. Oh my. That just scared me. Well, that's definitely a late thing from Stream Elements. Oh, he's still here. So Block Hype is a gacha game from Japan that is currently airing a anime this, well, I think it's just finished airing for the current or previous anime season. I'm pretty sure these two don't appear in the anime because they're a bit into the story before you see the Valkyrie police force. I'm pretty sure the anime is just what Abby does and a bit of Gehenna. I think it's only about 3 or 4 characters that are officially revealed and aligned with the Valkyrie police. What are they called? I think it was like VSPD or something, or VPSD. Yeah, like Tsurugi. She used to want to throw in there whenever I don't know what I'm doing with some wave, like big enemy wave quests. Just use the shotguns to try and blow things down. Okay, I feel like that's about as good as it's gonna get. Okay, now then. Either way, the current event on the Japanese version of the app, which is one I play on, is currently the swimsuit event, so we're just taking advantage of that to find an excuse to draw some swimsuits, which I'm not drawing very much of right now because honestly of the angle that I'm trying to draw at, but I feel like I don't need to be as meticulous about her halo because it's 90% out of frame. Do I have a sketch of the halo anywhere? Not really. Alright, her head was originally up there. No, that's fine. I can finagle this in. So for the most part, we just need the loop coming through here. That is snapping to a ruler. That's not something we need right now. And Kirino, the two forms of Kirino hasn't been particularly useful. And out of the two of them, Fubuki is generally the more interesting one because she's just this slacker. And she stands out a little bit more. So that would be, well, like this. Maybe we'll see like a little bit of that. Hide the rest of that behind her head. Loop this, a circle around her head, probably around here. I play Princess Connects as my main, generally. I never got into background order. I mean, I don't really know what I'm doing Grand Blue anymore. Grand Blue, I'm just kind of stuck in the same spot whenever I turn it on. I guess that's kind of how it goes when you're free to play. It's like, kind of stuck. Especially when the game kind of requires the gacha to progress. You actually look through the stream playlist, you'll see that generally most of it, whenever I'm drawing things, it's either, well, it's mostly Princess Connect, and then there'll be a bit of more recently there's been more Blue Archive stuff, taking advantage of the fact that anime's airing to very quickly climb on the train for the good old clicks that you can get from people searching stuff. Oh, it comes down to it. Half the reason I don't want to draw Blue Archive stuff half the time is the Halo. Like, the Halo's too complex. I'll just kind of loop this around here. Then we'll just kind of block this out and just pretend we can't see that side of it. Yeah, that's good enough. We want to bring this round on the outside. And I haven't followed the story properly in a long time. I usually just have some vague idea of what's happening in the event stories. Because like, when it comes down to it, the main story is probably going to get animated at some point, and I can catch up then. Because these games are doing well enough that the, I think they've already announced the Season 3 for Princess Connect, haven't they? I haven't checked if they've announced the Season 2 for Blue Archive yet. Because Grand Blues had, what, 2 seasons, I think? Or was it 1 season? I mean, I have a pretty good idea of what the Grand Blue story is, but that game's old. That's just good enough for hiding all of the lines here. Because this has to loop in from here. Really just trying to work out how much I don't have to draw. The general joke right now for finding something that's highly talked about to do fan art for is Star Rail. Because of the absurd liberal popularity that Firefly has. Yeah, I think that's good enough for what I need from this. I'm just gonna very lazily kind of just draw this straight in. Okay, we can hide all of that behind her head. We'll just chop this here. And we'll chop... Can't even see what's happening on this part, but I'm presuming that this part goes over, so we'll chop this here. That's a good assumption, I think, to make right in that spot. We'll bring... What's coming through here? So let's just bring the line up like that. Well, time zones are a fun thing, aren't they? It's all good. Cheers for stopping by, though. Bring this down through here. Well, bring this through here. Bring that through there, and then we want to chop this. Okay. Yeah, I probably brought that way too close to that, haven't I? Yeah, it's... actually, I don't know how I feel about that part being there in general. Can I pretend that this is curving way more aggressively than... Go like this. And then go like... I'll draw that part in. Then we can... This is cross... Well, that's there. Oh yeah. It's like slowly heading towards midnight here. Oh yeah, this is totally off proportions, but at this point, I think this is gonna be okay. Just go like that and like I'll go like that. Sure. Then we want to just go what. Is that good enough? Maybe loop a bit up here like so. And we'll pretend that the circly bit's out here. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry too much about her halo. I was really afraid. Actually, how ridiculous does it look if I turn the sketch lines off? That's not that ridiculous. Okay, we'll live with that. Alright. What else do I need here? It's actually good enough in terms of what I need here. Through... I actually want the arm to become more here. Okay, I think that actually do for the line. Sort of merge. What angle am I leaning at here? Just if I'm leaning at this angle, then I need a bit of butt here, don't I? Right in this gap, which is a bit of an awkward spot to be working in. Okay, because this kind of this is only... Okay, where's the shoulder? Shoulder's here. Back would be like here and to about here. Because this kind of this is not tight to the body wrapping around. So we'll have hip here. We won't see her bikini bottom at this angle. I think I do need to just slip in here. Shoulder and two. That's a bit of a weird spot to stick a line in. Wait, what the heck is this? Oh no, that's just the thing. You know, I might just want to include a lot of skin color down there. Will I see her bikini bottom? Bikini bottom will be like through here at this, I think, based on what I'm looking at. That might actually be a bit I could just worry about when the color starts coming down. You know, this is probably, this whole portion should just be skin colored. This is her waist area. Well, as long as I remember that. Okay. So I think that would actually do it for the line portion. Okay, how do I feel about this part right here? Yeah, well, let's bring this rubber part through here. Let's just clean that a little bit. Let's go like that. And we'll go... I don't know if I really want to put in this little... Actually, no, I should leave it like that. That looks a little bit weird, but it's not exactly the core part of the detail either. Don't want to try and miss a bit of that tiny corner. Yeah, I really don't like how this feels. This just needs to be a lipstick shape here. Maybe one more this way. It's not really a high enough resolution image of what exactly is happening on this box when we do work with it. Yeah, I think a lot of it's going to have to rely on the color coming down to deal with. Oh, that looks terrific. How do I deal with this? I need to keep that around the top, but I just feel like I'm not doing this as nicely as I could. Okay, I think on the major details I need to work with. I should just worry about that for now and deal with the minor fixes before the colors come down. I mean, the buckle looks horrendous, but I don't feel like that's something I can fix by filling a couple of the parts just black to imply that it's a very tight opening, maybe like increase the line weight here a little bit. Should really let out use line weight properly. I need to let out use buckles properly. I feel like I might need extra line like. I don't know how much attention I would draw to it either. Okay, now I need to increase the of here and then pull this in more aggressively. I think I might actually want to do that. Bring this out like here, pull this in aggressively, and then go like that more. How's that feel? Is that muscle on the... we'll just leave it like that for now. Maybe I'd bring this in earlier from this angle. It's more like this. Yeah, that feels okay. I want to stick out a couple of stray hairs onto the bottom part of... It's not visible. Into the bottom part here just to break it up a bit. Let's bring this up towards the hair buns. I could just flick a piece out here. Break that bit up so it's not just a circle going around the back. That'd be a little big there, actually, but... Oh yeah, I need to decide on how I actually want to deal with the eye here. Hair over eye, but I want to have the strand be over the top, ideally. Don't you bring the earlobe out more? Kind of be behind the hair to begin with. Well, I guess I could put her armband here, but I want to just kind of imply her arms coming out this way. Alright, what is this? KSPD? Just stopping by. Let's see. Well, why don't you just put this in this way, and we'll bring this in like that. Then it actually matters a little bit less exactly how her arm is angled. So we press this against the inner tube, then we'll have the same effect here where it's just kind of flopping out there. The real question is, what part of the armband do I want to draw into here? You just go down, right? Hum, 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 let's just go something like something like that. I think could be okay for. Oh, that looks incredibly off, but that was sort of relatable. Kind of try and adjust it more when it's on the edge already. There, Kibados. Special Police Department, I think, or something like that. That doesn't look terrible. It's also like a detail right on the edge, so I think that's fine. Alright, so anyways, that is the time I have for today because I need to shut up and let people sleep. Some of the lines still need a decent bit of cleaning up, but ideally I'd like to do that as I'm putting the color down, because well, it's just kind of how I set up my workflow in terms of how I like to do things. I don't have the second line for the eyelid. Okay, I'll add that in as I'm slamming the color down. Alright, so next time will be hopefully primarily flats into actually coloring in more detail. I think it's decided that the light should be coming from the in front top left, so it'll be coming down on the heads from the lefts, I think was what I wanted. I'm pretty sure I cropped the section where I drew the lines for the you can still see light written here, but you can't see the arrow anymore. I cropped this down from when I started. Alright, so anyways, thank you very much for watching today's session of line art. The lines are, for all intents and purposes, completely in. Unless I want to try... No, I don't want to squeeze that pocket in there. I've got the sleeve going over the front. That's fine. So next time it should be color and then more coloring. So from flat colors to more detail colors. And then we'll see what other details I want to add, or whether I want to just leave it at that. Alright, so anyways, if you want to see more of this, remember to be subscribed or following, depending on where you're watching from. Leave a like, cause it helps me out, and I'll see you all next time.